obviously a very good player, making the right plays. That pass to the left corner for Horford was impressive, but I give our guys a lot of credit with the effort that they showed in this game, and we gave ourselves a chance against a very good team. I think we had the lead pretty much the whole game. It comes down to having the same amount of turnovers and them scoring 20 out of our turnovers, and we scoring 7 out of their turnovers. So we got to keep shooting the ball. Felt like 38 threes was not enough, and we got tired right there. We still got to find a way to get to our spots and let it fly. And it's not always going to be pretty, but we have to keep buying into it. Because when we shot and we missed it, we were able to offensive rebound those second chance points. We still won that battle. So you keep missing threes, you keep crashing the glass.
Coming out of that timeout, what was the play call that you wanted to see when you guys got that shot clock violation?
The play was a little too close to the corner. So obviously that makes it a little more challenging. It's good to get into those plays at the end because they're a very good physical team, a team that can switch everything and disrupt. And that's why I wanted to see how guys could create their leads to catch and screen your own instead of letting them push you all the way out. Obviously, we didn't execute well enough. CT had the ball right there against one of their best defenders, or a good defender, and we didn't get the shot on time. But I was happy with the shots that we got down the stretch. Doe got a great open look, and we scored. We were right there the whole time in overtime. So, like I said, proud of the guys. We have to understand why we lost this game, and taking care of the ball in that third quarter was a big part of it, because with scoring 27 points, we turned it over 5 times in that quarter. So we got to be better right there, and I got to help these guys. So tomorrow we have another opportunity.
When you handily beat them on the boards, and I think you had them almost miss 43s, or close to 43s. Does it really come down to just not being able to get a handle on them in transition a couple of times? Tatum got out in transition, got downhill. Does this game really come down to that?
I got to watch the film. I don't know right now the amount of points that it was in transition, but I feel like either turnovers or missed layups. Usually those missed layups are similar to turnovers and turn into run-outs the other way. So I would have to watch the film, but sometimes you miss those layups. Those are good shots, and they run the other way because they're a good running team. We knew it, and obviously when you had turnovers for not being spaced properly or whatever the case may be, and they run out of those turnovers, that's when you get hurt, and that's how you lose games. And just looking at these numbers is, that 13-point differential right there, it can be part of the game.
You guys have competed in almost every game so far this season, but tonight, while you didn't get the win, to be leading for most of the game in the defending champs building, Friday night crowd really going crazy. Do you think that this can kind of serve as a message to this team, that belief in the team that they can, compete with these types of teams moving forward?
Yeah, I don't think our group needs this to believe that we're fighting against everybody. We're just not happy because we lost the game. But at the same time, we'll watch the film and learn from it. Probably our spacing and turnovers again, things that we could have done better. But we trust each other. We believe in what we're doing, and that's our mentality. Is okay. They're a very good team, but that cannot be we cannot feel satisfied, because that's not what this league is about. If you feel satisfied for one moment, that's gonna kick you at some point. You will get punished. So our guys, they didn't want to lose this game. Well, we know, and we will learn from it. And then tomorrow again, we play against a very good team.
With that Horford 3, I guess, given how well you guys defended the 3, do you more chalk that up to just Tatum makes a great play, Horford's there, or is it just a matter of against this particular team, the odds are just kind of like they take a lot of threes eventually. One of them's going to fall, even if you guys defend as well as you did most of the game with a play like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you do your math, you either let Jason Tatum shoot a three or put pressure on him, make him pass with his left hand across the court and have somebody else who hasn't taken the same amount of shots to, shoot to win the game. So I like my chances to do what we've done, and the guys did a great job. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, Al Horford's been there before. He's a vet. He's an amazing player, and he made a great shot, so gotta give him credit.
So what was the thought process of moving Ben to the bench tonight, and then was there any consideration to closing with him over Nick, given the way the game played out?
Yeah, no, the reason was with the minutes that he has coming off the bench, for sure can play the same amount of minutes, and not being able to play back-to-backs right now. This way we don't have to switch the starting lineups all the time, so that affects the rest of the group. We're still going to play him. You guys saw the groups today, and I think the guys did a great job. Ben did a great job. He was aggressive. He was leading out there talking to his teammates, so it doesn't really change. I know that for some people, the fact that you start or you don't start, but I saw him out there doing what's best for the team, helping his team win, and I'm very proud of him, the way he played. So if we can ramp up those minutes, what I want is these guys to play so well that they put me on a tough spot, so I have to change the lineup again. Because we need that internal competition to raise the bar and for the team to be better. So I for sure want all those guys to not be satisfied. Same as Zaire, same as Jalen, everybody else is, hey, play as well as you can so you can make a case to start, and then the team will benefit from it.
When it comes to the rebounding battle, just what type of emphasis was put on attacking the glass, and what did you like about your team's ability to fight through that, especially when you have a guy like Zaire coming off the bench and grabbing you so many different rebounds?
Yeah, we have our crash rules, as many other teams do, and our guys understand and they know the purpose of it. Obviously, the second chance points are a big part of the possession game. And I think our guys did a great job, again, against a team like this that are physical and big. We were able to win right there. And if you look, we had 15 chances and we only scored 6. We still won the battle, but our percentages on those shots were very poor. So just think that if we would have scored, there was a possession where we kept getting offensive rebounds and we missed threes. And those are the ones that, you gotta be happy. Just keep shooting, and keep crashing when you're in crash position. And the guys know that they will help us. That will help us win games. Today was not the case, but they're doing a great job on glass.
We're in the game, led the game for a long time. What did you think kind of your guys' effort as a whole, against obviously it was a very good team?
Yeah, good effort. We started out great. We know they're one of the best first quarter teams in the league. They start off fast, get the crowd into it, and that's when everything can go downhill. But we did a good job of just matching their energy and, playing hard to the end. So there's a lot of positives, but, still a lot of work to do. And we got another game against an undefeated team tomorrow, so we just got to try to get that one for sure.
Cam, I know it's easy to point to just, a player, a shot like Horford's three, but I mean, big picture, they outscored you guys like 20-7, in terms of off of turnovers, transition off of turnovers. Did you find that to be a big deciding factor in this game, especially, letting Jason Tatum get downhill after doing a good job of bottling him up for much of the game?
No, because we was right there. Just a few possessions at the end, one on my part. Didn't see the clock, took a shot clock violation. So I think if I saw the clock there, it would have been a different solution. But, they did a good job of, running on their turnovers. We know they like to get on a run on their turnovers and get the threes up. And that's what, can really kill the other team's confidence when you get turnovers and threes after threes after threes. But I think we did a good job of guarding from the three. And obviously, Jason's a good player. Can't really keep him bottled up for long. He's gonna find a way to, you know, make an impact on the game. But I think we did a great job on him, honestly. So we just gotta, you know, stay with it and just look at the positives from it.
You guys really feel like you outwork your opponents on most nights. Do you see that as just you guys buying into Jordi's message? Is that a player-led thing? Is it responding to people doubting you enter the season? Just like, what do you attribute it to? Because it feels like a difference compared to what we saw last year.
Yeah, just buying into what Jordi is, you know, trying to instill in us in our, you know, in the culture, just outworking opponents, being connected, and really just playing together as a team. So it was really embodying what Jordi is preaching, and, you know, we all got to buy into it. So it's really from buying into what he's saying and us buying in as a group and playing for one another. So I think it's a little bit of both players and coaches. So.
Cam, I think Jordi told us earlier that you guys are gonna have to rebound well to put this team shooting so many threes, and you guys did do that. So in a game like this, does it kind of feel like, you know, the strategy worked? It was just a matter of they just hit that 4 for 3, for example, they just hit one more timely shot in spite of all that?
Yeah, I think we did a great job of executing the game plan that we had. Obviously, you know, they're the champs, they're battle tested, and, you know, they're not gonna go away easy. So obviously, you know, that 3 kind of hurt a little bit, but at the end of the day, we still had a chance to tie at the end. I mean, about a possession away. I think it was a tie game when he hit the 3, so I think it was just, you know, execution and just, you know, it's a big-time shot, honestly. I don't really have nothing to say. It was just a big-time shot. He was open, knocked it down, and, I mean, you got to tip your hat to him.
You've played along with both Ben and Nick, so I'm just curious for you, when you see them together on the court, like how well do you play with both of them? Because obviously with Nick, you guys defended really well and get out in transition. With Ben, you guys were able to kind of keep that in the second quarter a little bit. I'm curious, when you see both of them on the court together, how does it work? So how does it work with them individually and then together from what you've seen?
Yeah, they both bring their different skill sets to the game. Ben's more on the ball, finding guys, and Nick is more setting the screens, getting on the rim. We throwing lobs to him, and, you know, just his energy on the defensive end, of course. But I think they both bring different skill sets individually. But when they're together, I think it's great for us because we get, you know, a tall guard handling the ball, pushing in transition, and then Nick still doing what Nick does, getting on the rim and stuff. So I feel like it's a good combo, and obviously they both do great things for our team. So we just gotta, you know, figure out how to keep playing with each other. Still the 9th game in the season, we just gotta figure out how to play together and just keep working at it.
I see a lot of people entering the year have a lot of opinions about the state of this team and what you guys would be. And you competed in most games. You come up short tonight, but, you know, led for most of the game against the defending champs in their building, like really raucous crowd. Does that add to the confidence and kind of, you know, keep the momentum going in your eyes of, you know, what you guys have been able to do with this start?
Yeah, it's definitely positive you could take away, but I'm not really a fan of moral victories because I feel like the game was winnable tonight for us. We led most of the game. They just had, you know, a few good possessions at the end, big-time shots. I mean, we just got to live with it, tip our hat to it. But at the end of the day, I feel like the game was winnable. It wasn't like we was very outmatched from start to finish, like I normally am when we play here. Is always a beatdown. But today it was really good. Just starting out fast, and then we sticking with the game plan, no matter if they made their run, because we knew they were going to run, make shots with the great crowd. But I think we did a good job of staying together and keep playing and keep executing the game plan. So I feel like it's a lot of positive to take away from it, but we also got to keep working on the stuff that we got to work on and fix it. But at the end of the day, we have a game tomorrow, so we got to, I wouldn't say wash this, but we got to put this away and get ready for Cleveland.
And on that note about the beatdowns, I mean, the last time you guys were in this building, you lost by 50 points. It was the second worst loss in franchise history. Like you said, just a much different level of compete and fight tonight. Just how much different does this team and the state of this team feel now compared to where it was at last year?
I mean, this is only the 9th game. At that point, we was about going to All-Star break, I believe. So it was different points of the year. So I can't really give you an answer for that. But I think the state of the team right now is good. Energy's high. We all like each other. We all love playing for one another. And the coach has been great. So I think the state of the team right now, you know, vibes are high. We just got to keep playing, keep trying to win games. So, I mean, I'm really happy. But at the end of the day, we got to win games and try to get one tomorrow.